Hello, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been away so long. Some of you may know that sadly we did have an unexpected death in the family. I'll introduce you to my nephew. So these are really the reason I've been off is because I had to make 130 odd of these. So this is the order of service that we had for his funeral the other day, and this is Anthony, and there's just the little bits about the service. So if I just skip to the back, we've got these lovely pictures. This is when he was in the paper. This is his dad up here. That's my sister there, and obviously some photos of his life. Sadly he did commit suicide, which was a shock because we've been talking to members of family, been talking to friends. Nobody had any idea that he was going to do that, and that's all I can really say. We're still in a way we don't believe it, even though I did go and see him in the chapel arrest. I had to prove it to myself that he was right, but still in this sort of limbo state really, where we don't quite still believe it and keep wanting to sort of send him a message or, you know, hear his voice, but sadly that's not going to be. But anyway, enough of that. Let's move on to something a little bit happier. I say a little bit happier. I'm just going to do 2 goodie box openings today. I think there was still stock on Friday, a small teeny weeny amount of stock, and these I don't really need what's in them, I have to be honest with you, but I buy them because I used to buy mum them for her birthday, because her birthday's on the 27th of April, so these always come in at Easter time, which is around her birthday. So I just decided I would still buy 2, the Easter ones, and 2 at Christmas, and they're her heavenly birthday present, even though they're really for me as well. Now this one I did open previously because I wanted the code out of it, because I ordered the free gift. I don't know if you've all seen the beautiful free gift fairies this time, so I wanted the code because I was buying some other bits and pieces as well, but I didn't look in it, so it's going to be as much a surprise. I've just seen bits that were on the top, and then I've got one that I can open as well. Okay, so we've got one of these glue pens, always supremely useful. And I actually bought the kit of this, and honestly it makes such a beautiful card. It's so stunning, the black. We've got some gems. You know how I love my gems. Do what you love, love what you do. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, so that's going to come in useful. We've got some craft markers in the, do you know, I was just bought a black Copic pen today. I wish I had looked at these properly. So we've got the sort of blacks and the greys, so again very, very useful, very happy about that. And these, I love these. I've got a couple of them. I don't think I've got this one though, and I love that it's in silver, because all the other ones I've got are definitely gold, and these are useful. You can either cut them out for a sentiment or use them on an insert. What else have we got? So we've got this lovely die, looks like a big one. Violet from the Blossoming Lace collection. 3 dies, nice square ones, so they make nice, going to fit my 6x6 cards. Got some butterflies on, which mum loves, or loved. And what's the word in? Cherish every moment. Well, if that wasn't ever true at the moment, I can tell you. Okay, let's see what we've got in the way of sets. So we've got the By Land, Sea and Air. Got the hot air balloon and the spaceship. Let's turn that round. Put these sort of Hunkydory favourites, You're My Anchor. I like them because they're quite feminine, even though they are sea themed. And then you've got the cute decollage, Into the Wild. I love this kit. It's my favourite decollage kit so far. And then we've got Rosy Delights, and I think this is the card kit again, yeah. The beautiful hearts, balloons, flowers, lovely, very beautiful. And another one of my favourites. I have bought all of these kits because I loved it so much, but I'm happy to get another one. This is the Delightful Birds. So you've got the card itself. It is sort of like a concept kit, but I've never made them up as a concept kit because these 2 bits are printed and I love spreading that out over the cards. And if you can hear a woo in the background, I'm not being haunted. There is a little bit of a gap between the seal on the door, on the silicone tile, and so because it's windy today, it's very windy, it's coming through, so you will hear a woo every now and then, so I apologise about that. And then we've got a pack of inserts, and that first one looks pearlised, so that's nice. I wonder if they all are. Let's have a little quick look. Quick. See, it's pearl, that's lovely. So that could be a backing paper, it doesn't even have to be an insert. Oh, and they all are, look at that. Wow. That is awesome. So I will probably use those as a card front. Maybe use that as a sentiment. You can always cut around that with a little die. So that is box number 1. So very happy with that. Very happy with all of that. Especially that die and that pad and those markers. Sorry, my chair's creaking and all. So I'm just going to pop those back in the box and bring up the box that I haven't opened. Now I'm going to have to be careful just to not give away the code. It's not really fair on Hunkydory if I do that. Let me grab, oops, that out. Okay, so we've got our little bit of filler. Let's take that out of the way. Let's see what we've got. So we've got some double-sided tape, very useful. Beautiful stamp, life is full of wonderful things like you. And I've got this one as well, so it must be only that one in the set that I've yet to get, and the other one I've got in a box as well. So happy about that. It's nice when you get the set. I have got this book because I did buy the decollage on that one, but it is a lovely book. And then we've got this Sweetheart gift box. I think quite a few people have had this. I think I've seen most of the videos that I've watched online, because I've still been watching videos. A lot of people seem to have got that. Essential paper packs. Oh, look at this. Leather library. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that really looks like leather as well. Wow. And you know, I nearly bought, when I was ordering, I nearly bought the pad that goes with the new suit dies, because I thought, oh, I really don't have a lot of Melfine papers, but that is perfect. So I'm happy about that. Ooh, I haven't got this either. You know how much I love a deluxe craft pad. This is Butterfly Blush. Oh, look at that pink. That is gorgeous. And then obviously you've got your toppers and the inserts and the matching cardstocks. Just put that on that side. I'm a bit worried that because I'm chucking things on top of the computer, whether it's going to turn the computer off. Let's pop all of those out. Let's pop that box out of the way. Another one of Into the Wild, that lovely gorilla. A rainbow of flowers. Now I did buy 2 topper sets with this, but not this one, so I haven't had this one, so love that. Moonlight fairies, who doesn't love a moonlight fairy? Super cute. By Land, Sea and Air, we've got the cars this time. That's cute. Perfect for me, since we seem to have a lot of boys in our family. And then this, so I nearly bought this, and then I thought, oh, you know, I don't know how many people I would make it for, so I'm really happy about this as well. So this is another Aperture card kit. Obviously not going to use it that way. Look at that there, isn't that beautiful? Let's just open this up and have a little look at it. So, we found when I was looking for, when somebody passes away in my family, what I generally try and find a plant that's sort of the same name. Oh, you know, like Christine for my mum, Mary for my nan, and there's this beautiful yellow rose, and it's actually called Anthony's Rose. So I bought 2, one for me and one for my sister, because she's going to have like a memorial bench, and she's going to plant this rose there. It's So I'm really into roses at the moment. That's obviously not a rose. It looks more like a dahlia sort of thing, I think. That's a chrysanthemum. That one there. Obviously we've got some lilies. Beautiful florals. And then how many cards we've got? So we've got 4 cards. So it's a smaller kit this. Oh no, another 4. So 8 cards, envelopes to match. And we've got our serving suggestions. So you will see me make cards with that at some point. Now, I did say that I was going to have a little play today, so it is just going to be probably one little card. So I don't think I'm going to go with decollage. Let's have a little look. I think I might go with this rainbow of flowers. Let's pop these out of the way as well. So I'll just pop that on that box down there. And I'll pop that one over there. Let's see what we can do. So I have got some 6 by 12 cards sort of that I bought in. Let's have a look. Oh, look at these. Thought there'd be another piece of card there. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we've got some lovely text in the background. And again on here as well. I think I'm going to go with this square one. I'm just going to make one square card, ease myself back in gently. So I hope you won't mind that. So let me grab a piece of stock. Here we go. So we've got a piece of 6 by 12. Now I did put my squirtle out the way. Here we go. So I'm just going to do my normal little 6 by 6 tent fold. So you know that's very much my comfort size and shape of card. And obviously I've not seen this beforehand. I've literally just opened the box. So it just proves really how easy these are to just pick up and make. So we've got gold foil on that. So let's bring in the trimmer, and I did bring in some A4 gold. The other stuff is still upstairs, and I'm going to come in with 2 notches under the 6 and 2 notches under the 6. Okay, so guys, I apologise. We're now 1 hour later. For some reason, and it's probably just because I haven't had this computer on for a month. It randomly shut itself down and then went into a don't turn me off, I'm doing something mode for like an hour, maybe even longer, because it's now 6 o'clock. So we're still at that same point. I haven't done anything else. I've just cut this to 2 notches under the 6 all the way around. And then I'm going to bring in this piece here, and I want this sort of peach piece because I think that's going to look lovely on a card by itself. And I'm going to cut this 4 notches under the 6, and that's going to give me my base to go onto there, and that's going to start things off. I don't think I need that for a moment. Oops. So I've got a drawer open behind me because I was rearranging things. Now, when I was making these things, these order of services, I found this in Mum's kit, and it's like just a it's not a bone folder because it's plastic, but it really does squash the edges down really nice. So I am going to be using that more. Don't ask me where it's from. It's got craft treat on it. And it seems to be like a porcelain rather than a or something like that, but yeah, definitely have been enjoying using that. So my glues, same glues I always use, is going to be the Kalau tacky glue in the small one, and the Kalau all purpose in the clear thin one. So we are still going to go with that tent fold. So nice thin layer, a little bit in the corners, because you know I still don't like those corners to pop up. And then we're going to pop this onto here. Oops. Let's get that a little bit straight, eh? Yeah, I think that's there. Yeah. Possibly could come down a smidge. A smidge there. Okay, we'll go with that. Not sure why that has been so difficult. I think it's because while I was waiting for this computer to do, I just went and washed up, so my hands are like really, you know what it's like when they're sort of, there's no grip to them. So I don't think there's a right or a wrong way with this. I'm going to go there. Just pop that on. Give it a good squash down, make sure that glue really connects. Okay, and then we can bring it out the top of the sheet. So I think I am going to be using this border. So I'll just use my knife to pop that out. I did say we were going to use this lovely square topper. So let's just pop that out gently. And I think I'm going to go with this rectangular sentiment, which is on your retirement. So I think this would be perfect for male or female, really. If you've got a gardener, they would enjoy this. So let's do the usual and pop all these frames out, because as usual Hunkydory are very generous with them. And then I'll just have a little figure out how I want this to go. Like I say, like at the beginning of the video, all that hours ago, I am just crafting this straight out the box. So even though sorry, excuse me, even though an hour has gone by, I haven't looked at it or made any plans of it, so we'll see how we want that to go. So my original thought was my border, this coming across, and then this piece coming across like so, and down here. And the gems that I got in the box, they're gold, but they're kind of a peachy gold, so I think they're really going to work with this. So I think actually I'm going to stick with that. I'm just going to go super simple, like so. So let's pop that out. We'll need that trimmer back. Come back here. Let's just neaten that up at the edge. And then I'm going to cut that to 4 notches into the 6. So it's the same length as my base layer. I'll keep that other bit for another day. And I think I'm going to go flat with this piece, and I'll use this one, but just very sparingly. Use this all-purpose glue. Let's make sure I've got my card the right way up. I have, and I'm going to go to about there. I think it's going to be fine. There we go. And then this one, let's see what have I got in front of me here. I've got an odd looking piece of acetate. Let's get rid of that. We've got some 1mm pads. I did order the pack. That's the diamond members. I think it is it diamond member deals, or is it super saver deals? Super savers, I think. They are. They did the 1mm pads. I'm not quite sure why my blade decided to go wobbly. Need to replace him. So let's go around and put a couple of these. I've just cut them a little bit thinner, so I've got the long ones there. Yeah, I bought what did I buy? I got the free gift, and I got the £12.99 one again, I think. was umming and ahhing about it, so I'm pretty sure I did. And then I also bought the unicorn kit, because that is a bit of me. And obviously now that Anfield has had his little girl, that's my nephew, my other nephew, well, my only nephew now. He's had a little girl, so obviously we can be planning, even though she's just a teeny tiny baby, we can be planning some girly sort of cards. And those unicorn colours are really sort of lovely pastel pinks and purples, pretty much on the main, I think. So yeah, mind you, I would have bought it anyway just because it's unicorns. I'm sort of halfway. I've got one foot in a gothic camp where I like that, the blacks and the dark and the sort of Halloween and the monsters and that, and then my other foot is in the fantasy camp where you've got the unicorns and good witches, bad witches, there's that sort of thing. So, and of course I love my flowers as well, because since Mum went I've been, you know, doing a bit more gardening like I used to when I had my own place. And I did buy some new dahlias this year to see how they go. And I might put pictures of them on Pinterest if they turn out nicely. Alright, okay, let's do what I used to do. Let's just put a little bit of tacky glue on just to give us that little bit of wiggle room time. Just a little bit there. And I'm going to go up towards the top a little bit and just a little bit over, so we've got a little bit of peach on this side of the border, although you won't see much of it once this is on, because that's pretty much going to come over there. Now let's pop that gold frame in so we get this lined up nicely. There we go. And these are 2mm pads, and these are the strips. And the from the order of service, the gold mirror that you see on there is all Hunkydory. I always use that, it is the best. And the extra bonus of using that is that I'm pretty close to now, because after the next magazine I have to resubscribe. So what I'll do is join as a diamond member again with the magazine. Or if you subscribe you become a diamond member anyway, don't you? I think that's how it works. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty much 3/4 of the way of getting that, so I'll only be paying 1/4 of it by the time it comes around. So it's worth being in that, you know, diamond club. Even like if you're not in the diamond club, the points add up, don't they? Especially if you're buying loads of bits and pieces like me. Okay, let's see. And I've forgotten which way this goes. That bee would be flying the wrong way. Yeah, so it's going to be that way. Yeah, put the glue on. You can see my memory's going. And I'm just going to pop that in. Oops. And then I'm just going to pop that under that gold frame just to help me wiggle that out. No, don't come this way, you've got to go that way, otherwise you won't come out, you silly thing. There we go, gotcha. Okay, so that's got there, and then I think I'm probably going to come down here, or we could go off there and have that raised there, and then have our dots there. I think that's what we'll do. And I'm going to bring this with the 2mm. I'm going to bring it up to the same height as that flower topper. If I can get the pad off because my hands aren't working right. There we go. And then pop that off. I don't know why I decided to throw that on the floor when I did get myself a pot to put these bits in. Never mind. So we're going to go, so I'm going to line it up with the frame, I think. Put that across there like so. Okay. And then if I bring these in, so again these are the gems that I got in that box as well. I'm going to trust them with just the glue that's on them for now. I'm going to go one in that corner there. Sorry, that's the door. I will get that sorted. I'm just waiting for it not to be quite so windy, so that I can re-silicone it, because we did have the windows redone, so I had a guy come and do it, and the glue's come off that. Had a guy come and do the windows in the living room, because it's the living room that used to make this noise, and so he did them, and ever since he's done them, which he did really badly, what a mess. Still, it's not like you want to look out your windows or anything, but hey ho. That's why I decided to do the door myself when it started. So it seems to be like the wind is determined to come in one way or the other. So okay, so we've got them there, and I think what we'll do is just go with another medium one here. So I've got my 5, you know how I like my odd numbers. Pop that on, press it down, come on then. There we go. Now I haven't got any inserts to hand. I suppose I could use those pearly ones. Let's have a little look. Where did I put those? Did I put them up here? Did I put them there? Sorry, I put them here. Hang on. They're not too far away. Oh, there's the chair and my bones. Okay, so let's see if we can find a sort of peachy colour one. Lovely and pearly. And these are pinks, greens, purples, greens, pink. I'll take that one out. So quite similar flowers, but we're only going to use the Have a Lovely Day anyway. That is got some butterflies. They're all really pinky, I think. Pink and green. They're beautiful, beautiful papers. Okay, so I think this is going to be okay with my cutter and like usual insert paper. So we've got a 6x6 card. So I am going to cut this to, I'm going to do 2 notches under the 6. Let's see how that is central, isn't it? So and then I want it to be 6x6. So this is, let's have a little look, how long is it? So it is 8 1/4. So we're going to take 2 1/8 off each side. So if I go, no, 1 1/8. I'm measuring it from the wrong side, I think. Okay, so I need to go 1 1/8 there. Let's see how this fits afterwards. We can always trim it a bit more if my maths are off. 3 does not compute. Let's have a little look. So yeah, it is nicely sized that way, but we just need to take a little bit more off. So let's go, another 1/4 of an inch. Let's just go, so we're going 2, not a 1/4, 2 notches each side, because once it's off you can't put it back on, can you? That's the thing I'm worried about. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, so obviously that's a lovely little topper, or a background to put a topper onto. Might even find one in that little spring book, but that's a later job. So all I do with my inserts I just take a little bit of tacky glue or all-purpose glue, whichever you prefer. Just smoosh that along a little bit. And then pop it in position, but I'm only gluing at the top. So really it's a bit like a normal card that you'd get from the card shop, which is luxury, and you've got that little bit of moving about inside. But that is the finished card. So that's the only one I'm doing today. So sorry, I'm only just doing the one, just dipping my toe back in the water and letting you know what's going on. Now next time, so I'm going to be back in a couple of days time. I'll probably do my normal then, 2 days, if I can get back into it as I normally would, and nothing else happens in the meantime, touch wood. I'm not sure whether I'll come back with something from here, because there is that roses kit which really did make me go, that is, you know, something I wanted to play with. But I also am quite conscious that I didn't do anything with a magazine from before, and obviously in a couple of weeks we will be getting a new magazine, so I'll see which one is my favourite on the day, and I'll come back with that. I'll put this picture up on my Pinterest. I know my Pinterest has been really busy, so thank you to everyone who's been going on, saving my cards, showing support that way. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully you'll continue to do that and use them as a sort of bit of inspiration for, you know, any card kit that you've got the similar size topper. It doesn't even have to be Hunkydory. It could be a Linda Chapman one, so I think they're the Crafty Witches now, aren't they? You know, her kits, even though you're printing them yourself, you know, they have square toppers, they have round toppers, they have, you know, lots of different shapes, so you can still take the inspiration and run with it. Basically that's what that's there for. But I'll be back in a couple of days time. Until then, take care of yourselves, and, you know, heartfelt thanks for all the support that you've shown me. You know, there's been so many lovely messages, and I've just been so busy with those service books to reply to them. I've literally just done a few hearts and likes today, but normally I would respond to every message that I get, and I just haven't had the time to. Hopefully I'm going to get time to just go back through them and you know, sort of add a little comment and thanks. But just in case I don't in the meantime, please don't think I don't appreciate you, because honestly I really do. And it's just really the thought of coming back and keeping busy, which is what I really need at the minute, just keeping busy. And you know how your mind tends to like wander, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. But thank you again for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.